Imagine that you're driving to work when suddenly your radio cuts out, a cop's voice comes over your speakers and tells you it's time to pull over. You look behind you, you see several cop cars and lights flashing, and suddenly you find yourself detained, only to find out later your car scanned your face and identified you as someone with a warrant, and then forwarded your information and your location to the police, who then arrested you without asking any questions. Sounds like something out of a movie, but unfortunately car manufacturers are already working on making this a reality. I'm Jeff Hampton, the People's Lawyer, and in this video I'm going to break down how Ford and many other car manufacturers are planning on installing the most invasive surveillance technology we have ever seen, and how these car manufacturers are planning on sharing all of this data with the cops. And stick around to the end because I'm going to show you the exact steps you can take to protect yourself from this technology and make sure you protect your privacy rights. Now, Ford recently had a patent approved to collect biometric data from everyone in the car, identify them, cross-reference their information with police records, and then report that information to the cops. And it's not just one piece of technology doing one thing. It's a full system layered together. You've got cameras, microphones, fingerprint scanners, and multiple sensors placed both inside and outside the vehicle. The entire point of this data collecting network is to build a profile of individuals, to be able to identify exactly who is in the car and what it is that they're doing. And why would car manufacturers care about this information? All under the guise of stopping drunk driving. This new law requires that all vehicles have advanced impaired driving technology all by 2027. So as usual, Congress is mostly at fault. But in order to save face, Ford and other car companies are dressing up this invasion of our privacy with fancy marketing, like theft prevention. If it's not your fingerprints, then the car won't turn on. Convenience, unlock all the doors with Face ID. Personalization, link the car to your Spotify account. Safety, find out if your high schooler's been speeding. And fleet management, it's important to track the mileage for all company cars. But I've said this over and over again on this channel. Tech companies constantly cover up your privacy invasions with the word convenience. And if you think I'm lying, here's the sections of the patent that scare me the most. It says, quote, the sensor may include an interior camera, a fingerprint scanner, an iris scanner, microphones, radar, LiDAR, or any other sensor that can detect biometric features of the individuals. So the monitoring system will be able to know who you are and where you are at all times. And then it says, quote, the system provides for an encrypted communication from the vehicle to the remote server, which means all that data is going to Ford's or other car companies' servers. But how will the car company know it's you? Well, the patent goes on to say, and I quote, innate and or externally applied visual qualities of the individual may be detected by the monitoring system. For example, tattoos, scars, piercings, active wounds, height, hair color, non-facial skin color, gait, and clothes color and style, or other identifiable features for assisting the user, aka the cops, in identifying the individual may be detected and included in data transmitted for comparison. The patent then goes on to say, and I quote, keywords associated with members may also be stored for comparison. So what does that mean? It means not only will the system store images of you, it will also add searchable keywords, presumably so the cops can search for specific people and their exact whereabouts. For example, they could search for a white male, 6 feet tall, short black hair in a specific area at a specific time, which will then, of course, pull the information for everyone who meets that description. And remember, you don't have to be driving a vehicle to be captured by this monitoring system. It will also collect the information of all passengers and anyone who walks by the car, which means they can build profiles